everybody, this is Caroline here, exploring up close. Today we're here in Savannah, Georgia, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Juliette Gordon Low, founder of the Girl Scouts. Juliette Gordon Low was born here in Savannah in 1860, just before the start of the Civil War. Her father was a wealthy cotton broker, and her mother was from a very influential family from Chicago. After Union troops occupied Savannah, Juliette and her family went to Chicago to live with relatives, but returned here after the end of the Civil War. So when she was a child, she was called Daisy actually by family and friends, and that continued throughout her life, which is actually why the youngest Girl Scouts today are called Daisies. Juliette received the best possible education for a young woman of her era, and she attended elite boarding schools in Virginia and the Northeast. She was very passionate about the arts and music, especially sculpture, but she was also an avid horseback rider, fisherman, and even took up woodworking and metalworking later in her life. What many people don't know is that she suffered almost complete hearing loss by the time she was an adult as the result of severe ear infections and actually a bizarre incident in which a grain of rice thrown at a wedding was lodged in her ear. So she was nearly completely deaf by the time she was an adult, but that did not stop her. When she was 26 years old, she married William Low, who was the son of a wealthy family with connections in England and Savannah. And so they moved to England together, where they were part of high society. However, they were not in a happy marriage, and they were in the process of finalizing their divorce when William died in 1911. However, around 1911, Juliette was looking sort of for a new purpose in her life, and she became friends with the founder of the Boy Scouts in England, Robert Baden-Powell. So Juliette started working with the Girl Guides, and she led several troops in Scotland and in London. In 1912, she returned here to Savannah, and she actually started the Girl Scouts of America, at that time called the Girl Guides. She founded their very first headquarters were right here at the carriage house of the Andrew Low house, which is behind me. So this was her husband's family's house, and so they had their meetings in the carriage house. So today you can tour both the Andrew Low house behind me as well as the Juliette Gordon Low birthplace here in Savannah. So really an amazing place to learn about an incredible American woman who had an impact that continues for girls today.